Hey guys.
Alright folks, you guys asked for it and we're here to do it. Orden Ogan. Been getting a lot of comments saying, when are you guys checking out some new Orden Ogan? We actually did one on Patreon only. But there's 3 singles out. This is the latest one, Moonfire. And, we love ourselves some Orden Ogan.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's time to listen to the people, to them, they.
To the masses.
Sometimes the masses are asses, but it is what it is. The Great Unwashed.
Especially from a certain band that we will not.
Yeah. But I'm saying when people start asking for Orden Ogan, that's not like it's not like a hard pill to swallow.
Exactly.
I'm more than happy to oblige with some Orden Ogan. This just turned around. Anyways, are you ready for some Moonfire?
Of course.
All right, let's fucking do this. Let's check this out.
I still feel numb as I start to understand within this silvery glow. I don't believe what I begin to comprehend and what deep down I have known. They have played me like a card of death. Now I can see they betrayed me and they won't take this curse of me. From my hands into a fiery glow. It bursts in flames and the curse inside commands beyond the force I have known. As the blades fall, they aggravate a truth so dire. None will stop me. Let them burn in the moonfire.
I feel like you're gonna say it, so like, I like we should. I feel like we're both in agreement about a certain somebody in this video.
No, I was not going to say anything about anything like that.
Really?
I was going to say that I'm not sure if I remember the name of the song. These guys, Orden Ogan, they were in the studio, and they're like, okay, to finish off the song, how many times should we repeat the chorus?
Yes.
Yes.
Fire of the moon, fire.
Moon, fire. Let's change it up. Fire of the moon.
I know, but I mean, I feel like he should have been dressed up as Kane, not the Undertaker.
Well, but the even for the Undertaker, those are massive shoulder pads.
Dude, that was Ministry Undertaker. Like,
I know, but there's massive shoulder
yeah,
pads.
man. When he was part of the Ministry, that was him. And then he became like
The American Badass.
Yeah, but then after that, he was with like the hat.
Again.
I don't think he had the hat before.
Well, yeah, in the beginning.
In the beginning, he had the hat, but it wasn't the same hat, and it wasn't the same getup, right? Then he went with like the 2000s, you know.
He upgraded.
Yeah, like the 2000s Undertaker, but then he ditched the hat and he had like the cloth, and that's where they went into. So he went into like more of a not newer, but like, you know, semi-newer Undertaker.
Is this where you were gonna go at the beginning?
Yeah, and then fucking Ministry Undertaker.
It's just like the different faces of the Undertaker in one video.
Yeah, man, dude, it's like the different faces of Mick Foley, but the different faces of the Taker.
All right.
Dude, that was something they totally could have done for the shits and giggles.
What?
Was like, you know, Foley comes back and there's all, you know how they did like the backstage thing with all the different Foleys? Do the backstage thing with all the different Takers.
All right, so let me get us off this fucking trip to absolute nowhere.
What? Dude, come on. Okay. I thought that's what you were thinking too.
No, I
What?
was enjoying the song. I could care less
What?
about his shoulder pads.
What? Okay. Like,
Are you Little John now?
Yeah. After the first one, I'm like, oh, I can run with this. No, but like, come on, he totally looked like Taker. Even the facial hair and everything.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll give
and
you
the
that.
eyes are.
Oh yeah, the eyes were rolled back.
pre-rolled.
Yeah. That was totally after
like a
Tombstone Pile
joint. His
Driver.
eyes were pre-rolled.
Yeah. That was like after a Tombstone Pile Driver. Anyhow,
Where he's like, and he like.
So, that's when he did that and he rolled his eyes too.
Yeah, man. But I can't do well. I used to be able to do it, but then I got a lot of migraines, so I stopped doing it.
Okay, good move. So, anyways, what do you think about this this song, this Moon Fire?
Does this song? Okay, I maybe bad to say, but after listening to the song, I actually don't remember any of the verses. I only remember the chorus.
I think that's the point.
Is that the point? Okay.
I think that's the point of every song. The chorus is supposed to be the hook.
No, but the verses of some songs are very like captivating. Like I can remember the verses.
I know, but when you say moon, fire at the moon, whatever, like, you know, ad infinitum.
I know, and like why?
You know what I mean? Like,
and like why are we? You know, why is there fire on the moon, man? The moon's made of cheese. That would melt the cheese and make that fucking that Greek thing.
No, there's that fiery moon.
I can't remember what it's
when
called.
the sun hits it and turns to a moon, a red moon. Isn't that a thing? I think that's a thing.
Blue moon.
That's something else.
Well, that's when City fans are all happy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Anyhow, why you keep getting us off track? I'm trying to ask you about.
No, this is very on track. We're talking about the moon.
Anyhow, so you don't remember the song?
No, I remember the chorus. That's all I remember. I don't remember how we got to Moonfire. I don't remember how we leapt from each Moonfire to Moonfire. But I do remember Moonfire.
Like I said, it's impossible not to.
And I know for the rest of the day, I'm going to be thinking in my head, Moon, fire.
But isn't that the point? That's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I'm saying. That's the point. Like, isn't it better to walk away from the song remembering that than walking away from the song not
that's why
remembering
I asked
anything?
if is it bad for me to say it, because I didn't know if it's bad for me to say that.
If they didn't,
I don't remember a lick of the verses. Like,
okay,
we just listened to the song, and I honestly, you couldn't tell me a word in the verses that I remember, unless it had to do with Moon and Fire.
What I'm saying to you is,
kidding.
Isn't that the point of this? Like, isn't it better? Maybe not the point, but isn't it better to walk away from the song remembering that versus walking away from the song saying, "I don't remember anything"?
Of course. But it's just funny because I mean,
Dude, I think this song breaks the record of how many times they repeated the chorus.
Yeah, but
and it's not like the chorus is complicated. It's not like the chorus is like 5 lines.
Yeah,
the chorus is moon, fire at the moon.
Funny
it's
enough,
like,
though, the song hits a certain spot where. It's so repetitive that it's not boring, but I could not listen to. This is not one of those songs where I'm listening to the album or I'm listening to my playlist and this song comes on and I have to listen to it 3 times just to continue.
No, because this would be one that would wear itself out.
It would wear itself out really quick.
Really quick.
It's not boring to listen to it as just by itself. Like it's just
listen to the record or it comes on a playlist.
It's
whatever.
just enough of Moonfire that it's so repetitive that it's not boring for only one listen. In the
I know what you mean. It's not one of those songs that are like, fuck, after you listen to it, I gotta go listen to it
again. Even though it's very repetitive, I gotta listen to it again. Like, no, it's this is not Bronski Beat, right? This is not Small Town Boy. So,
what a comparison of all the songs like Bronski.
No, but that song, the keyboard is very repetitive in that song, but it's so good that I gotta listen to that song 5 times.
I know, but you're talking about a melody that repeats itself. In the case of this song, it's the chorus that repeats itself. It's different. It's different. It leaves a different experience.
Yeah, that song could have been easily 2 minutes, but they had to make it 4.
But having said that,
am I wrong about that though?
No. Okay. Having said that about this song, I thought. Listen, for those of you that are not on Patreon, you obviously didn't hear what we said about the first single. So I'm gonna say that here now, which is I wasn't a big fan of their last record. That whole sci-fi space shit didn't really work for me. It was too keyboard driven. I get it. I understand why it was keyboard driven because you're trying to create this sci-fi sound and we normally associate like keyboards and stuff with sci-fi.
Yeah, but
I get it.
But in the end, it ended up taking away the stuff that we loved about the band.
Yeah, which is to me the guitars and the vocals.
The guitars and the vocals, and that rugged power metal that I get from these guys. But you weren't getting that from the previous album. I also did not like either singles we did and the album. I enjoyed it listening to it, but
for me, it had 2 issues. One was too long.
What, the album in general?
The album in general, I felt the length of the album was too long, and 2, it was over synthetic.
The songs themselves, I enjoy. Like I can listen to once in a while, but listening to them and knowing it's Orden Ogan, it kind of like it's like why am I listening to like this is good, but why am I listening to this? I could be listening to Gunman
or Fever.
You know,
or this one, Moonfire,
yeah.
Or insert other song.
I will say so far, it is not my favorite song. It's very Moonfire.
Dude, this song,
I give it 5 moons out of 5 fires.
But so you didn't let me finish my point. I wasn't a big fan of the previous record for the reasons I already explained. So I was a little bit on the fence about this album because I didn't know where they were going to go with this. Like, are they going to go back to their roots? Are they going to go back to a more heavier power metal sound with more emphasis on the vocals and guitars and less on the keyboard? Like, what are they going to do? And I'm happy to see that so far, the singles for this album give me that vibe. And I like it. I like it. I agree with you. Moonfire, of the 3 singles that have been released so far,
not my favorite.
It's not my favorite. Like, I'll be honest, it's not a bad song, but it's not my favorite.
It's not and like I just said, it's not gonna be one of those songs that I replay. It's gonna be I'll listen to it and then I'm like okay, and then
it's definitely
I'll wait for it to come back.
It's definitely not my favorite of the singles, but is better than any song on the previous record for me personally.
It's more personally, them. It's more them.
Listen, the guitar. Never mind the Moonfire fire at the. Never mind that. The vocals on this track is like what I always enjoyed about Orden Ogan. Like you said, that ruggedness in the vocals, the delivery. It's there. Like, you know what I mean? You mentioned Gunman, the same style of vocal delivery. It's there. But the guitar playing on this
is more open though.
Yeah. But the guitar playing on this track is really good.
Yeah.
Really good. The song is heavy. For an Orden Ogan song, not for a Cannibal Corpse song, for an Orden Ogan song. It's a heavy song. The drums and guitars are heavy on this track. They have power, they have oomph, and the guitar playing throughout, the solo, like everything. I really enjoy the guitar playing. Very over the top, like very old school heavy metal, more so than power metal, more old school heavy metal. And I really enjoy that, and I really like it. And I'm happy to see them having this kind of like triumphant return. Maybe not Imperial, but definitely a triumphant return. So I'm really happy to see where this album is going. I have the album on my inbox, but I haven't heard the album yet. I will, because I'm going to be doing a review. But I'm really happy to see where they're heading, the direction that they're going, because this is more of the Orden Ogan that I like.
Yeah.
This is more of what I like. The vocals, the guitars, that big volume, that big presence. This to me is Orden Ogan.
Yeah.
So this might not be my favorite Orden Ogan song. You know what I mean? It
But
may not
it
even
steps-
crack my top 10.
Yeah, but
it's still like, I'll take this any day of the week.
Yeah.
I'll take it any day of the week.
Sun, water. That's gonna be the next track.
Oh, like because of the moon? Like it's like the airbender? Like you're
Yeah,
gonna...
you moon,
through-
fire, and then sun and water.
Earth. Then it's the intro to Avatar.
Water, air.
Those are the elements. Whatever, man. They can repeat whatever they want. It works.
It does.
It works. You're gonna be... There's no way you're not gonna remember this song.
I am. Like I just said,
There's no way.
you couldn't pay me to say anything that was in the was in
No,
the
no. But
verses.
you're gonna remember. But you're
remember
gonna
the
remember the
chorus.
song because of the chorus.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go. And the shoulder pads. So there's two things.
And Undertaker, of course.
So there you go.
That was the first thing that hit my head though. Was the Undertaker.
Not me.
Ministry Taker, man.
I wasn't like, to me this
Dude,
video.
he's like this with the fucking eyes rolled back and like the black and
Okay,
everything.
so you went there. I honestly, I was so mesmerized. Like this is like a Snake Charming song. Moon fire, and I'm going like this. I'm so engulfed in the moon fire that I'm not even paying attention to anything else. I'm with you. Don't ask me a single word from the verses because I don't remember. But I know moon fire at the moon. I know that.
Like,
so
I'm not even kidding you. Like the verse just ended into the chorus, and I don't remember the verse. Like that's how well catchy, obviously, but that's how much they repeat Moonfire. Is that I don't remember anything from the verses. I don't even remember how we got to Moonfire.
no, the whole thing is a blank.
The structure of
I'm
the
not-
song,
I'm-
I can't even pretend to know the structure of the song because I don't know. You know,
Oh, the guitar playing sticks in my mind, but
forever,
I get what you're saying.
Forever, I've known it's always been Moonfire.
There was no verses.
To the old gods and the new gods, it's always been old fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Old fire,
No, Moonfire.
Moonfire.
But there's no verses. The song was just a chorus.
No, it was one big chorus.
You know, like if like the core kids that love big breakdowns, the song is just a big chorus.
Just one big chorus.
Just one big chorus instead of one big breakdown. All right, guys, this is it. Orden Ogan with what's the name of the song again?
I don't remember.
Moonfire, I think.
Something
Something like that. Anyhow, Orden Ogan, they have a new album coming out on RPM and next month. And I think it's June that the album comes out. No, July. Sorry. So not next month. July. The album comes out on RPM. Go check out their social media. Find out the pre-order links and all of that good shit. And we'll see you all at the next one.
Yeah.
All
See
right.
ya.